So, the bag is for you.
I like the bag.
All right.
Nice.
Since
I
you're,
thought no presents.
I can borrow it, right?
You can start.
Okay.
That's the hair stuff.
All right. So, the first thing we've got here is a bag of hair things because, as you know, Mom had a business. And so I think
Everybody should have a rat tail. A rat tail. Everybody should have a rat tail.
so. You can imagine how fun it was growing up and being able to have your hair bleached anytime you wanted it, or cut, or curled, or have your boyfriend's hair cut, all kinds of
And
fun
your dog's
things.
haircut.
But the thing for me, and I think also for Luann, is that Mom's owning her own business taught us a whole lot about, being independent, taking a risk, understanding business, and especially Luann, who has her own business. And, for me, it's not so difficult because I just get a paycheck. But knowing how difficult it is when you run your own business, not knowing when that next paycheck's going to come and having to
And
dip
not
in.
knowing who's going to rob your cash drawer.
And that was
And we
Dad.
know who that was.
Dad always took cash, but then he always really complained when it was time to pay taxes. Where did all that money go? All right, so that was that. So I sort of think of these as gifts that my mom gave me and Luann. And so one of the things I have here is it's supposed to be a rainbow ritual, but I couldn't find it, so I had to bring a Bible instead. But very, very meaningful for me in my whole life, having been a rainbow girl, and all the lessons. The lessons are truly beautiful. If people, and I know not everybody knows those lessons, but they do really teach you sort of the character, the leadership, the foundation of how to live. So thank you for that. How about you?
Ultimate Chanel. Oh.
She's a great driver. She's been driving me all around this town for about 2-3 days now. But you don't know how well she drives in the snow. So I'm 14, 15 years old and I've got to go to a cake dance. Mattawam Cake had the best dances, right, Jane? You had to go to Mattawam Cake 15 miles out of town to go to a dance on Saturday night. And it's snowing like crazy. Well, we gotta go, so I don't have a license. She loads 2 of my friends and I into the car, and off to Mattawam Cake we go. And then a little spin on the ice and a little nudge into the snowbank, and there we are. So we get out in our Saturday night best and push the car out of the bank. Do you think my mother would turn around and head back to Lincoln? No way. We're going to the dance, right? Okay, absolutely. We got to the cake dance. So maybe a year later in my life, I'm wearing these braces that she paid for out of her business. And it's my prom. It's prom night. It's snowing on prom night. So she takes me to Bangor to get mine in a nor'easter. Because I've got to go to the prom tonight, so I can't have braces. We've got to go to Bangor to get the braces off in a nor'easter. And sure enough, we got the braces off and we got back to Lincoln and I looked marvelous. My teeth looked marvelous. Everything was marvelous. Oops, hang on. Just got a little prop thing I'm doing here. And so, Mommy, we are going to have to clean this up.
Yeah, she is.
Well, I sure the hell am.
Yeah.
Only I could raise kids like this.
I got a snowbag here. Okay, Tim. Frozen is the biggest thing these days, right? Isn't she the most beautiful frozen princess?
Okay, so another gift that Mom gave me, this isn't actually the one, because the one is back in England, because I keep it. And so, once very long time ago, we were at Sissy and Dick's, and we were laying out on the lawn in the sun, sunbathing, and Mom found me a 4-leaf clover, and so she put it on a pink piece of paper, wrote my name on it, and there have been so many times in my life that I have pulled that out and cherished it. Helped me through some tough times.
It's cold yet?
That's for me.
I'm freezing.
So my mom thought I'd be a rockette. And she thought my sister would be a rockette. And we aren't rockettes. But because she thinks we're rockettes, we think we're rockettes, and we still do. So, Mommy, this is for your tree, so you remember your rockettes.
You do go dance, however.
We do. Lord knows we do.
So,
I went with you every day and made you do it right.
all right, that means we have to bring out the dance
She
show.
even took notes. All right.
What else is in my bag?
And so, because we were dancers, Luann is the dancer, but
We were
well, very much,
dance
yeah.
together all the time. Can you remember all the routines?
All the routines.
What about the Charleston? What's the
I
one?
All
thought you
those.
should do one here for me.
Yeah,
We probably will at some point here, but think of this, every other Saturday morning, right?
every Saturday.
Every Saturday morning, we go 45 miles, I think you told us that every single time, back and forth to do our dancing. But, you know, really, if you think about that investment in us, that has meant so much to Luann in her life. Sorry.
I bet in your business you tap dance a lot more than I do.
Very nice. All right, so
Put it back in the bag. We'll get it later.
this is my last one.
Okay, I got one more.
But it really is for both of us too. It's skis, because you know, Mom again invested in our development of skiing, which we really love. We skied an awful lot, and I ski very well because Mom made that type of investment. So I can ski anywhere. I ski in Europe. I ski in where do I ski it? Anywhere with Harold, and Harold is an excellent skier, and so I so enjoy my time with him. And can go on those double diamonds with him because Mom did that for us.
Wow.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm all set.
She said that. Okay. So this summer I decided to buy my mother a boat. It does leak, but I like it a lot. And I was so excited about this boat. And I went to the town hall and I wanted to register my boat. And they said, well, you can't register that boat here. You don't live here. You're not from here. You have to register this boat where you're from. So, after a small hissy fit, of course, I stamped out of the town hall in Lincoln and sat in the car with my mother and sulked. And she said, well, why don't you sell the boat to me? And I said, okay. So she gave me $1, and we went back in the town hall and
I gave
registered.
her $1 to buy the boat. The boat.
Exactly. So we went back in the town hall and smugly registered the boat. Now the reason my mother knew we could do that is because 30 years ago, when I needed to sell my house, so I sold my house to my mother for $1 and bought it back from her for $1. So, Mommy, here's your boat, and in here somewhere is your $1. And I think that is it, right? So the sweet and the sour of the roast and the sentimental, and I am just overwhelmed with you. Thank you so much for being here. So you see, she is the sentimental one, but I'm the one crying.
Have a big hand for the girl.